And welcome everyone. Thank you very much for tuning in for our post-match reaction show. If you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on all things Liverpool related and join the amazing growing community of Reds we've got on our channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button for your bell notification on as well. Let me know your thoughts on the mighty Reds victory 2-0 against the Danish champions Midtjylland. It's a live show, so we'll be featuring all your comments tonight as we go throughout tonight's episode. But I'm joined by my very special guest and good mate, Mickey Fries. Thank you very much for coming on, mate.
How are you?
Not too bad, matey. Thank you for coming on. We'll be delving into tonight's fixture anyway. The first half, second half, our man of the match shouts and your man of the match shouts as well, and every aspect of that game and where Liverpool really do need to improve. And what was very good tonight. There was a lot of good, positive things to come out of tonight's game anyway, and some negatives as well. Obviously, Fabinho injury, which we will discuss very heavily tonight, mate. But really, your general thoughts on the game, mate? Where it was a bit of a mad one, wasn't it, tonight? I know Midtjylland really did set up very well in that first half. I think surprised a lot of people anyway. I felt he played very well. He limited Liverpool to not a lot of chances. I think we didn't even register a shot on target in that first half. Midtjylland only had one shot on target in that first half. I think Liverpool had like 5 shots, but didn't register a shot on target. What were your thoughts on the general thoughts of the game, mate?
I thought Liverpool were quite poor tonight. But as you know, if you play poor and win, that's a good sign of a good... I think our class shown in the end. Midtjylland did set up a lot better than they did in the first game. Klopp's even mentioned that tonight on his post-match interview he's just had. They did set up pretty defensive, hit us on the break. We were lucky, really. Alisson made a great save, didn't he, in that first half? So I'm glad he was back in. I think if Adrian had been in, it may have been 1-0 to them at the time. But we don't know. Ground out result, not pleasant. I think he made a mistake in dropping all the front three because my thoughts on Origi. The drop off from Origi from the front three is too far. Minamino struggled, give the ball away a lot. Look, he's proper looked like he was struggling again, where I thought he was getting better earlier on in the season, but I think as time's gone on, he's started to struggle again. He's the kind of guy that might need more games to get his mojo back.
Definitely, mate. Yeah.
But going on the positives, I thought Trent was man of the match. Absolutely outstanding. He's one of the few players on there that could hold his head up high, and I thought Shaqiri had a solid game as well.
Yeah, I was going to mention Shaqiri there, mate. I always get to Chris's comments as well. He's spot on there, mate, as always. Chris has gone with, wasn't vintage, but we get the job done. Midtjylland were fantastic tonight. Better team, we would have put chances. A better team they would have put the chances they had away. I thought the penalty was very soft, but I take a perfect tidy start anyway. 6 points from 6, which is great, Mickey. I think, did Ajax win? I know we were watching a live stream watch along. Ajax won against Atalanta, didn't they? So I think Liverpool are top of their group anyway, which is absolutely fantastic. They're spot on there, mate. As Mickey's mentioned, Shaqiri, Minamino, I think everyone, the forward line struggled. I think when you do come in and out of the team, obviously with Minamino, Origi and Shaqiri, Origi and Minamino very much did struggle, as Mickey said then. But I think it's very difficult for players to really get momentum in the team. But Shaqiri, we've got to speak about this fella, mate, haven't we? He was phenomenal tonight, especially in that second half. The whole team was off the ball in the first half, and we can all agree on that. But he was the leading light in that second half. Obviously, Gino and Alden come on in that second half. When I was speaking to everyone on the live stream watch along, we did need that extra man in that midfield, really, just to speed up the game. It was very slow, lethargic, but I think with Shaqiri dropping deep and really for the goal, it was a phenomenal bit of play with him and Trent down that right-hand side, wasn't it, Mickey? And everyone, it was a lovely... That's his quality. I think we love Shaqiri. He decided to stay at Liverpool Football Club, and this is even better for Liverpool because is quality. The Barcelona game when we won the Champions League, there's not many players that could come into that Liverpool squad and perform like he did. I know we missed a couple of players again in the famous Barcelona night, but Shaqiri, yet again, he continues to step up when he's called upon. This lad, if he can stay fit and we can wrap him in cotton wool, Mickey, he's going to have a big season, isn't he?
You know my thoughts on Shaqiri. I thought we got him for a bargain, 13 million. For some reason, Klopp didn't like him as much as we do. But every game he's played this season, to me, he's been amazing. He was amazing in the League Cup game. So I hope he gets a good run in the side. I think if you give Shaqiri a good run in the side, you're going to see a proper player. And he's one of them players who we're going to need in the Premier League when people put 10 men behind the ball. He can find that special way to pass. And he was unlucky with that one dribble run where he dribbled over. He was a bit unlucky with that. He slightly overran it, but that had paid off. That would have been a brilliant goal. But going on, Shaqiri, I still think Trent slightly outdid him.
Yeah. I had to pick. I was between, I think Chris has mentioned he's going with Gini, Trent, Shaqiri, Jota, my standouts. Defo there, Chris. For me, Williams, hugely impressive. I think we'll speak about Fabinho anyway, but Williams, I know he was playing non-league football last season, but I tell you, it's a baptism of fire for this young lad, isn't it? Getting put in for your second, obviously you come on as a sub against Ajax, but his first professional start anyway at proper at Anfield as well, which is great for him in the Champions League. Were you impressed by the young lad? He didn't look out of sorts. I know it was against Midtjylland, but that's not taken away from the quality of the side anyway. But he didn't look out of place, did he?
Not really, no. He's impressed me. Can you imagine that your only 2 full games are in the Champions League? You wouldn't believe that a couple of years ago. Is the Champions League turning into the FA Cup?
Or the Capital One Cup. We're starting playing our young players anyway. I tell you, if we get a couple more injuries, we'll be playing the squad that we had against Aston Villa a couple of seasons back.
He's going to get a few games now, though. I think Fabinho that doesn't look good. He pulled up. He might, if that's a full hamstring tweak gone, that's at least a couple of weeks. So he may get a run out in the Premier League now.
Yeah, I was speaking to Mitchell on the live stream watch along. Not too sure if he's jumped on the live stream here, but it'd be interesting because Mitchell on the live stream, one of the subscribers, he said, could we potentially see Henderson play centre back if he's not injured anyway? Obviously, we've seen Hendo play. Was it in the World Cup final anyway against the Brazilian side? So, or even James Milner, he's a man of all trades, probably is a plumber in the spare time as well. Could we see Milner play centre-back? But spot on there, Mickey. I'm excited to see. I want Williams to play centre-back. I know it's not the ideal scenario. You want all your fully fit first-team players anyway, but you spot on there, Mickey. Douglas Wentz only gone and predicted our 10,000 goal scorer. Told you it would be Jota. Mystic Jug, I think that's what the new channel will be called there, mate. Jug, jump on the live stream. I know I don't know if you're live now, mate, but if you want to jump on, very welcome to you, mate. A win is a win at the end of the day. It's from Ben Latham. We did play a weaker side, so I wasn't expecting wonders, plus fair play for them for giving it a go at Anfield. They defo it was a tough game tonight. Trent was my man of the match. That's from Ben. A lot of Trent man of the match shouts anyway. Ben, Ajax was 2-2. Was it?
What?
Hang on one sec. Don't think it was it? But yeah, let me know your thoughts, everyone, on the game. I will be getting through to at Atlanta. Was it 2-2? Yeah. Oh, must have got at 2-2. Thank you very much, Ben. As it's like Sky Sports here, Ben. Need to get you on a presenting role here, Chief. But yeah, thank you for that, Ben. I thought Ajax you were 2-0 up, weren't they? Also, and let's quickly check on the scoreline. Yeah, they were 2-0 up and they bottled a 2-0 lead. The Pate getting 2 goals. Thank you very much for that, Latham. But Liverpool, yeah, that's fantastic for us, isn't it? That, Mickey, going into a long, obviously, Atalanta will be on 4 points now. Liverpool top on 6 points, and obviously Midtjylland bottom of the table. But Ajax will be on 1 point a third anyway. But an ugly win. This is from Shane. An ugly win, but I'll take it any day. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much, Shane. Spot on. Liverpool top regardless. Anyway, good to hear. Jack, Shane here from Cork Island. Ajax 2-2. Shane, thank you very much for that, fella. Obviously, we're just reading through all your comments, but absolute legends for keeping us updated there, yeah. I knew the score. Obviously, we were doing a live watch-along, but I didn't quite have the Ajax game on anyway. But spot on there, lads. Great that. I was hoping Ajax. I think all of us were hoping Ajax could have got all 3 points because it would have put, obviously, Liverpool in a more of a big of a lead, but it will be interesting. It's more exciting now. Liverpool Atalanta game, slow game tonight, but a great win. Williams, very calm and composed. If we keep his head down and works hard this season, he can definitely get a regular spot in the squad. Latham, yeah, typical Liverpool mentality monsters win again. We missed the crowd big time. Mark, yeah, spot on there, mate. It's going to be a big factor for most of the clubs in Europe. I think I was just slightly watching before we went live on the live watch along. Everyone, was it the side that were playing Bayern Munich? I think they were letting some fans into the stadium. It helped with the atmosphere anyway. Obviously, there was social distancing with the distance between them. But Mickey and everyone at home, let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it. The injury to Fabinho, as we mentioned, Williams. Who do you think? Do you think this will be a big miss for Liverpool? Obviously, who do you personally think? Do you reckon Klopp will go with Williams centre back in the Premier League? Obviously, we'll find out in a couple more days the full extent of the injury to Fabinho. It looked like a knee injury, or is it come out? Is it a hamstring, Mickey?
It's hamstring.
Hammy, yeah.
You watch the replay, the slow mo. He's just running. No players near him. It twangs. You see him pull up. You see him hold straight away. As soon as players do that, mate, that's not good.
Yeah,
that's at least a couple of weeks.
3 to 4 weeks in it at least, and that's obviously if they don't have any reoccurring rehabilitation issues anyway. But yeah, Gini Wijnaldum, Mickey, I had to mention him because obviously we mentioned him at the top of the show. But were you impressed with him in the second half? Did we really miss him anyway with his introduction?
He did. Listen, it's hard to say because I think Liverpool as a team were better in the second half anyway. Yeah. Whether he had something to do with that is debatable. You can't really put your finger on it. I just think the whole team stepped up. But I only think he came on because Henderson, in that challenge that he had, I think he picked up another injury. So it looked like it to me. So.
Yeah, I'm hoping that is not the case. Everyone, let us know your thoughts. Send some possibility at the back line anyway. Yeah, Mark, we were mentioning at the top of the show, could he potentially fill in a centre-back? Which is a bit mad. We don't want him playing there anyway, but probably fill in being a dinner lady at this rate. But yeah, Klopp update on Fabinho, not good. Hope Matip will be ready very soon. Oriel, thank you very much for your comments. It's mad, absolutely mad that Liverpool didn't reinforce in the transfer window. That has just gone anyway, but fingers crossed it's not too bad as Oriel's just said there. Gini helped so much with linking that midfield to the attack. We couldn't seem to get any chances through first half, but Gini completely changed the game. But yeah, Gini, obviously the Shaqiri, Jota, Mickey, he continued to persist. He continued to go in that second half, and he got into position to get that goal. It was a tap in, but you've still got to be in that position to really get the goal. And yet, were you impressed by him yet again? They're getting the winning goal. Really,
he's a proper striker, isn't he? He is a proper striker. You know, you've seen the goals that he scored for Liverpool so far. They've all been different. He's a proper striker, and that was a striker's goal. Very much reminiscent of Robbie Fowler, in my opinion. Very similar.
Yeah, he's always seemed to be in the spots. I didn't watch a lot of him, obviously at Wolves, but everyone at home, let us know your thoughts on that. As Mickey just said, then he's got his head there, he's got his goal. Going forward, especially if Liverpool and if Bobby is in the future, hopefully he doesn't get injured, but if Liverpool are going to need a more attacking-minded forward, he is your man, any Mickey. But 6 points out of 6, Mickey. Couldn't have got any better. As we were speaking last night, Liverpool have made a meal of it in previous campaigns, haven't we, at the start of the season? We've not made it the easiest way anyway, but going into the next fixture against Atalanta, what do you reckon Liverpool, off the back of the first 2 weeks anyway of Champions League football that we need to do, what you want to see against Atalanta, considering how good they are attacking? What do you reckon we need to do going up against them in the next fixture?
But we need to just do our normal pressing game. I think Atalanta suits us better than going. You know what? The teams that attack us, we always seem to get better results against because they leave space behind. It plays into our hands. I think Atalanta only know how to play one way under this manager, and it's going to be a high-scoring game. Both sides will definitely score. I don't think we're going to keep them out with our problems at the back.
Yeah.
But if we win that, it'll be the first time we've won 3 Champions League games in a row in group stages for a few years.
I was going to say, it's a very long time now.
9 points is usually an indication in your first 3 games that you're going to qualify. We've left it to squeaky bum time last 2 times. Let's not do that this time. Let's get it done early. Then blood some youngsters. Qualifying blood. You know what I mean? We have got to blood some youngsters because we're getting injuries all over the park. We're going to have to start using these youngsters. When I say youngsters, I mean people like Jones. Williams needs a run at the back. Going into, I don't know why everyone wants Henderson to play at centre back or whatever. I'd rather see us give Williams a chance or Phillips. Give somebody else, somebody that plays in that position, a chance to play there. If they're good enough to beat Liverpool, they're highly thought of, and they will be good enough. Might say it's a bit early, but they only learn one way.
You're good enough, you're old enough, innit, Mickey? It'd be spot on there, and I think it's not the most ideal way, obviously, them coming in from injury. But Alfie, Diogo, Jota, yes,
Diego.
Yes.
That's going to stick, that is. Diego.
Let's get to the mark. On the same scenario as last year, we need more squad depth. Kids are good, but not quality quite ready yet, Mark. I think it's not the best scenario, but I think Klopp is very much highly rated of Jones. I tell you, I think me and Mickey have been speaking over the last couple of months, and good year. We want to see this lad play a lot more first team opportunities, and I think we will see that. It wouldn't be surprising if you got an opportunity against the likes of Atalanta anyway. But Jota, his positioning is unreal, always in the right place at the right time. Love watching him play. To be honest, I've never agreed with going into the season with 3 centre-backs and a midfielder as cover for centre-back. We definitely need reinforcements come January. Absolutely spot on there, Latham, as always, matey. But yeah, Mickey, final conclusion, really. Liverpool getting 6 points from 6. I'm absolutely buzzing. I know it wasn't the most ideal mad game of 40. We didn't put past score more goals, but I tell you, if we continue to play like we are in the Champions League, it's a clean sheet. Yet again, a clean sheet. We've kept a clean sheets mean prizes, as Dave likes to say. Anyway, and I tell you, considering who we brought on, Williams, and he kept a clean sheet, that'll give him a lot of confidence. But Mickey, what are your general thoughts on the game, mate, to close us out?
Yeah, it's 3 points, 2 games in a row in the Champions League, taking a bit of pressure off. A couple of players came in, did well. A couple of players come in, looked like they were rusty, probably need a few more games. But all positive. Wins create confidence. Confidence breeds good football, as we know. So we're hopefully on our way back now to being at our peak again. We've got a few injuries, a bit concerning, but we've got to take a hat off to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who is clearly the man of the match. World-class performance, not just a class performance, a world-class performance today from the best attacking right back in the world.
Yeah, it was amazing. Spot on there, Mickey, as always. If you're not aware of Mickey's channel, Planet LFC, make sure you do head over there and subscribe. Once this video has been uploaded, I will put the link in the description anyway. So make sure you do head over there. We do appreciate Mickey taking the time out tonight. Absolute legends. Yeah, we've been playing a bit of COD as well, haven't we, Mickey? Probably play that a bit later.
We nearly won last night, didn't we?
Nearly come seconds.
We got robbed.
Done a Man City and come second anyway. But yeah, well, thank you very much, everyone, for tuning in tonight. Liverpool 6 points out of 6. Get in. Jurgen Klopp will be very happy. Yes, we've had a couple of injuries, but this is why you have your squad and you're tinkering. You bring people in, bring people out. It's not ideal, but these lads started at Liverpool. They're good enough and the quality enough, really, to get brought in. If it is Hendo centre-back, which me and Mickey have said we don't really want to see, but it is a possibility to see him there. But for me, and as Mickey said, we want to see Williams play centre-back, because I tell you, if he continues to get confidence and gets this experience, it will leave him so much in a better position in the future. But yeah, thank you very much, Mickey. Thank you, Alfie. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ariel, as well. Chris as well. Mark. For Liz as well, joining on the live stream as well before. Hi, absolute Liz. Legends. Thank you very much, every single one of you. Reds, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Liverpool, top of the table on 6 points from a possible 6. And we go marching on to Atalanta. Won't be an easy game, but come on, Liverpool. Get in. Get in, Mickey. Get out, Reds. Speak to you. I'll see you all tomorrow for another episode. You'll never walk alone. Jota.